Good morning students. Today we are going to start the next chapter of your syllabus, that is Quit India movement. So mainly we will learn about in this chapter we will learn about the causes. First we will learn about the causes, which causes responsible for the Quit India movement, which will lead to the Gandhiji to start this movement. And after that we will learn about the Cripps mission, how Cripps mission failed over here, and how the Quit India resolution passed, and after that the Quit India movement started by Gandhiji, and what was the impact of this movement. That topics we will learn, we will discuss in this video. Clear? So in previous videos we will learn about the Gandhiji movements. One is Dawn Cooperation, another one is Civil Disobedience movement. So that is a third movement which was started by Gandhiji, that is Quit India movement. So first we will learn about the causes. Why this movement started, what was the event, which event responsible behind that. So among the event, one is resignation given by the Congress. Resignation. So during that time, Indian National Congress was one of the best political party of that time. Clear? So main political party was during that time is Indian National Congress, and India, that political party represent India by its name only, means India known by the Congress name. Clear? So during that time what happened, that the Indian Congress leader gave resignation. Now what was the reason behind this act, that why they resigned? What happened during that time? That when Second World War broke out. Second World War broke out in year 1939. Second World War. Clear? So in this war, when this war was started, what happened? Germany, Nazi Germany invaded and declared war over Poland. So Britain and France both were the allies of Poland, and they went for the help of Poland over in this war. But what happened, that British government of India, or during that time Indian government was ruled by British, and British government of India immediately joined this war, 1939 war, without consulting the Indian National Congress. Clear? So in war, British government joined the war without taking the consultation of Congress. Clear? So that was the main reason behind the resignation of Congress, because during that time, as already I told you, that Indian National Congress was one of the leading party, best political party. So without consulting the Indian National Congress, government declared that we are going to take part in the war. Clear? Then Congress leader during that time, they asked that how it was possible that we fought for another's freedom without any aid, without any help, or without any benefit. We are going to take part in the others' freedom and in war. So they therefore demanded that Congress leader demanded that India must be declared free, or at least have an effective power before it could take part in the war. Clear? That was a demand which was raised by the Congress leader, that if we would took part in the war, that instead of that what we will gain? You will give, they asked to the government that give dominant status or free India, if only then we will join the war. That condition was raised by the Congress in front of the British government. Clear? So with this act of Congress in front of British government, the British government tried to put the repressive policy against the government, against the Congress action. Clear? That what they did is they just trying to raise the princes as well as religious minorities against the Congress. They just starting the Congress leader against the Congress leader. They started the princes of rural areas against this political party. Clear? So in July 1937, clear? So in the year 1937, most of the Congress leader they tried or they ready for to give resignation against this act of British government. Clear? So as during that time, Indian National Congress was one of the best political party, and most of the united provinces like Orissa, Bihar, Madras, Bombay, means most of the provinces, the hold of Indian National Congress was here. So with this act of Indian National Congress, British government was happy. Clear? So that is the implication. They had many implication. So one of the implication which was rise with the action of Congress, that one is the Viceroy, means Lord Linlithgow was one of the Viceroy of during that time, Lord Linlithgow. So he was happy because the Congress minister had control over number of provinces during that time. Clear? So second, some of the provinces leader, they did not provinces means a number of Congress leader who were in charge of different provinces, they did not give resignation. So they government was happy because of that act also. As well as Muslim League, the leader of Muslim League, as already we talked in previous chapter, that Muslim League was the leader of that Muslim League was during that time was behind that Muslim League was Jinnah. Clear? So this Jinnah as well as Gandhiji, before that act of Congress, they were friends. But after that, suddenly a change came in the attitude of Muslim League and Jinnah after the election of 1937. Why? After the election of 1937, Jinnah's attitude as well as the Muslim League attitude changed toward the Congress. Reason was that they thought that Muslim League was not safe in the hands of Congress. They thought that they could not expect any kind of justice in the hand of Congress during that time. So that's why suddenly a change came. So Jinnah as well as Muslim League demanded another separate provinces from the government. That province is named known as Pakistan. So they just try to demand the separate provinces from the government. Clear? So a suddenly change came in the attitude of Muslim League as well as Jinnah because of this election of 1937. So next topic is August of 1942. So that was one of the next event which led Gandhiji to start Quit India movement, that is August of 1942. So what happened during that time? Lord Linlithgow, the Viceroy of that time, made a new offer known as August offer in front of the Congress. Clear? So why they presented this offer? Actually what happened during that time? The war situation over the Europe worsened. The condition of war was worsened, and the fall of France and the danger of Nazi occupation on Britain temporarily softened the hard instinct of Congress. Clear? So the international compulsion, so internationally government forced the international compulsion forced the British governments that the British government of India would seek some of the settlement with the Congress. Clear? So for that settlement, for the purpose of settlement with the Congress, British government presented one offer in front of the Congress. The name of that offer is August offer, which was presented on 1940 by the Lord Linlithgow, Viceroy of that time. Clear? But this offer, according to this offer, the dominant status was not any kind of insurance related to dominant status was not given under this offer. But what happened? Only they are giving the expansion of more number of seats in legislative assembly. So because of that purpose, Congress rejected. Even they rejected this offer which was presented by Lord Linlithgow just to compromise with the Congress. Another reason for the rejection of this offer by the Congress was that the Congress rejected the offer because the minority, especially the Muslim League, the Muslim League were assured that no constitutional scheme would be acceptable to the government unless and unless and until it was agreed by the minority. So they did not accept it. The rejection was given by the Congress because of 2-3 reasons. That Muslim League also rejected this offer. Why? Because they expected from the government that they would give the another state, that is Pakistan, separate state Pakistan, but they did not give a clear assurance for the establishment of Pakistan. And this offer means whatever the condition presented by the Lord Lithgow in front of the Congress, that not suitable by the welfare of the Indians. Clear? So because of this reason, Congress as well as Muslim League rejected the offer. The name of that offer is August offer, which was presented by Lord Lithgow in 1940. So examiner can ask by the offer that what is August offer? Clear? Or August offer were presented by whom? So we have to learn the name of Lord Lithgow also. Clear? Then what was the impact, that is the August offer accepted or rejected? So the August offer 1940, that was rejected by Congress as well as by the minority, that was a Muslim League. Clear? So that were the main 2 events. One is resignation given by the Congress, another one is August offer of 1940. So these 2 events lead Gandhiji to start the Quit India movement. Now next is causes of Quit India movement. Under the causes, the main cause is Cripps Mission 1942. So in which year Cripps Sir Stafford Cripps sent a mission? The name of that mission is Cripps because of his name. So here is a picture of Cripps as well as Gandhiji. So Cripps Mission 1942. In this year, Cripps Mission was presented one proposal in front of the government, in front of the Congress. So when Japanese army rapidly reached towards the India, so it became necessity of the British to break out the deadlock. During that time, deadlock was going on between the Indian government as well as with the Congress leader. So that was the necessity of that time to break out the deadlock because of the danger of attack. So during that time, Churchill, Prime Minister of USA, announced in March 1942 that Sir Stafford Cripps, that person, a member of the War Cabinet, he was a member of War Cabinet. So because of the situation of war during that time, Churchill, that Prime Minister of USA, he sent Sir Stafford Cripps toward India with one proposal in front of the Congress leader. So he would go to India and for the consultation with all the party, Indian National Congress as well as other. So the Cripps Mission proposed some of the constitutional reforms in front of the Congress leaders as well in front of the government, in front of the people of India. What was the reforms presented by the Cripps during that time? One is India would be given a dominion status. Means in August offer, they did not said anything about the dominion status, but in Cripps Mission they presented that Indian government, British government of India give dominant status to India when war would end. The condition was imposed by the Cripps that when war would end, means after the war only dominant status given. Clear? So that is not good. Next is the Constitutional Assembly would be set up. So what happened during that time? The one Constitutional Assembly set up, and the reform presented by the Cripps, he said that the member elected by the lower house as well as by the princely state nominated the rulers. Clear? The member representative which was nominated by the princely state by the rulers of that state. So means the princely people of princely state, they had no right to send their representative. Instead of that, the ruler, means British government only nominate the name of a representative in legislative assembly. Clear? So that was the next reform presented by the Cripps, which was not suited to the Indians. Next is there would be a federation of British India and Indian state. Any provinces, he said that any provinces that was not prepared to accept the constitution would allow to obtain dominant status separately. Means they are just trying to divide the India into number of parts. Means if any provinces would not ready to accept the constitution which was made by the British government, that provinces allowed to set separate dominion. Clear? Means they are trying to divide the India into number of provinces. Next condition was imposed by them that the provinces would be free, any provinces free to join the Indian Union. If they would not join the Indian Federation, they would formulate their own constitution, means to form the constitution. That right also given by the government to each provinces. Clear? So provinces would also be made for the protection of the racial as well as religious minority. So number of reforms presented by the Cripps Mission in 1942, but almost all the parties of India as well as section of people, means different section of people, Indian people rejected the proposal which was presented by Sir Stafford Cripps. Clear? Now what was the reason behind that? Why they rejected against that? The one reason was that the Cripps did not bring the promise of independence. Only they are giving the condition that after the war only dominant status given to India. So promise not given made by them. Clear? So that was the one reason. Another reason was that they were planning to partition the country. They are planning to divide the countries into different provinces, so that the Indian people would not join together. Clear? Next is the Muslim League opposed the creation of a single union. The proposal did not accept Pakistan acceptably. Especially the proposal which was presented by the Muslim League, that to form the separate country, that is Pakistan, that not presented by the Cripps. Clear? So Muslim League did not accept, they rejected. Next is the Hindu Mahasabha. Hindu Mahasabha also rejected this proposal because it feared the partition of the country. Sikh, Anglo-Indians and Indian Christians, they also opposed them because they did not provide sufficient safeguard of their interest. Clear? So their interest was not safeguard presented by the Cripps. So Congress also opposed this principle of a non-accession of the provinces. Gandhiji opposed the declaration and urged the working committee to reject it. Clear? So means number of the number of section of society of India as well as the political parties of India, they rejected this Cripps mission also. So two proposal, one is Augusta that also rejected. Next is Cripps mission because of the whatever the constitutional reform presented by that also not accepted by the people of India. Now next is Japanese threat. Japanese threat. The war situation during that time that discouraging in 1942, and the Japanese army had attacked Burma. Clear? So Japanese army attacked Burma and was marching toward the Assam. So Gandhiji observed that the presence of British in India, is an invitation of Japan to invade India. So they just trying to realize this situation among the Indian, that it was a great threat of Japanese over India. They are just inviting Japanese to threat to invade India. Clear? So their withdrawal means British government withdrawal only removed the bait. That was only the condition, only the solution of this problem. If India want to save from the war, that means the main purpose, the main motive, the main solution was behind that British government would be moved. Clear? So India's safety and Britain too lies in orderly and timely British withdrawal from India. They thought that Gandhiji thought that he said that India's safety and Britain too would be safe as well as India would be safe if only India quit from the British government quit from the India. Clear?